Social audio media have become increasingly popular. However, social platforms tend to impose length constraints on a piece of content that can be shared. Ensuring content complies with length constraints can be time-consuming and sometimes requires expertise in content editing, which renders barriers for novice creators. We present Rope, an automatic system that shortens a short voice recording to any target length and generates high-quality audio output. To record an audio story with Rope, the user first selects a topic and enters a target length for the content. They can then click on the record button to start recording the story without worrying about the length.
There has been a cocktail that I have been dreaming of making recently that I had a while back called the Division Bell. It's made by Phil Ward, who is the cocktail mixologist at Myowell here in New York City. And the Division Bell is delicious. It is a mezcal cocktail. It has mezcal, Aperol, lime juice, and a maraschino cherry liqueur, which is surprisingly hard to find. And you need to go to bougie liquor stores in order to find maraschino liqueur. But you mix it over ice and then strain it cold into a coupe glass. And it's amazing. It's fruity. It's smoky. It kind of highlights the mezcal in the best way possible. And it's a cocktail that doesn't taste like anything I've had ever had before or had since. Every week I buy limes with the intention of making it that week. But I'm on week 6 of buying limes and I've yet to make it.
Once the recording is done, they can click on the process button, and the Rope will then automatically generate a shortened version of the recorded story.
There has been a cocktail that I have been dreaming of making recently that I had a while back called the Division Bell here in New York City. And the Division Bell is delicious. It is a mezcal cocktail. It has mezcal, Aperol, lime juice, and a maraschino cherry liqueur, which is surprisingly hard to find. And it's amazing. It's fruity, it's smoky, and it's a cocktail that doesn't taste like anything I've had ever had before or had since.
If the users want to further refine the automatic edit, they can use the Rope toggle user interface to click on the story sentences to include or exclude them in the audio. We also provide another user editing paradigm, Rope Recompute, which allows the user to specify the most and the least important sentences in the story, and Rope will automatically recompute a new edit based on the user constraints. The core idea of Rope is using text summarization to determine the importance of each sentence in an audio story, and use a length constraint optimization algorithm to shorten the story to any given length. The Rope pipeline first transcribes the audio story into text, then segments the text into sentences. It also uses abstractive summarization to obtain an audio story summary. Next, it calculates the sentence scores, which indicates the importance of each sentence in the story. Then, it uses dynamic programming to find out the optimal sentence selections that maximize the total sentence score while complying with the length constraint. Lastly, it generates the audio output based on the best sentence selection. Our user studies showed that Rope is able to generate audio content equally satisfying compared to those created with manual editing, but requires no user effort. The results also showed that user-in-the-loop refinements can lead to even greater satisfaction, but were still easier than pure manual editing. We hope our system will lay the foundation for future work on making audio content creation easier for all.